Hello and welcome to Walk the Talk Show with Waylon Lewis, coming to you live from my sunroom. So today we're here to talk about how to be Christian. So when I was a kid, I went to Sunday school in Boulder, and I loved it. Why did I love it? It was pretty boring, quite honestly. I was hanging out with a bunch of elderly people, which as a kid isn't that fun, and we were in a basement, which was dark. So why did I enjoy it? Why? Because all those elderly people were so kind. Everyone there was kind and super sweet. And speaking of super sweet, they made very good cookies. So maybe two reasons. Everyone was sweet and there were cookies. And that brings me to a serious point, which is there's this wonderful old quote, a Christian quote, where it might have been Mark Twain or something. I don't think it was, though. Basically, to be Christian used to mean or imply to be kind. So we know how the old quote is, we know how close you are to God, not by how often you go to church or by how many donations you make even to the church. We know how close you are to God by how kind you are, or how kind I am. And that's a beautiful quote, because really it can apply to any religion, can't it? Or even people who are atheists or, agnostic. So many of us get attached to labels. Are we Christian? Are we Muslim? Are we Catholic? Are we Buddhist? Are we spiritual? I'm spiritual, I'm not religious. But really, spirituality or religion, Christianity, none of it is meant to be a credential. There's a wonderful Christian quote from the Bible that says, "Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before stumbling." Now, unfortunately, in mainstream U.S. media, Christianity is usually talked about and held up by those who are really just beating other people with the Bible. It's pride and it's haughtiness, and the Bible itself tells us what happens to those who have too much pride or too much haughtiness. Really, we shouldn't be smacking people with the Bible or with the Quran or with, Pema Children books. But basically, we should try and be humble, not out of a sense of fake humility, I'm small, but magnificently and celebratorily humble. There's a wonderful Marianne Williamson quote, "Be big, celebrate yourself. The world needs you to be big and to be of benefit to others." You can read that quote on Elephant. We can link in this blog to it. It's much more eloquent than what I just said. But basically, there's no value in being fakely humble, but there is value in not trying to keep your little kind of, I call it gated spirituality, keep everything you don't want, including maybe your poor sister who's divorced, who doesn't go to church. You keep her out, or keep the homeless out, or keep whatever you don't want out. Really just let it all in. And if you're brave, if you're open, if you're truly humble, which means vulnerable and with a good sense of cheer about it, not martyrdom, then you can just take the world in and help it. And that is true Christianity. Kindness reflects your love and your connection with Jesus or God, not how much you go to church. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful and kind day.